Alright, day 3 of the... Oh, don't worry about Tom there, he just jumped out the shout. Day 3 of the hitch. We are still in the south of Spain, in a tiny little village outside... Well, not a tiny little village, but a small place outside of Sevilla. My shoes are battered. I'll show you my shoes now. They are absolutely... They're on death's door. They've probably got another day in them and I have to buy some new shoes because they are battered. You can see there's lots of rips and tears in the material, so I might have to get some new shoes. Anyway, before we hit the road, I need to do a bit of work, so I'm gonna go downstairs, find a nice little spot to do a bit. I have to teach some classes, so I'm gonna go downstairs and find a nice little spot to work. So now I'm just going to get all set up, get my headphones, my mouse, and start working. I am going to plug in the mouse. Alright, plug it in, done. I have to untangle the cable. And we're done, ready to work. We're currently walking to look for our first lift, trying to find a spot. It's absolutely roasting right now, it's baking, it's very hot, it's boiling hot, it's a little bit tiring, but we're almost at the petrol station where we're going to get our first lift, or hopefully look for our first lift. They say the best place to wait for a lift or to hitchhike is at a petrol station because people are often filling up their tank on their car to go quite far.
So this is our first hitching spot of the day. The key to a good hitching spot is usually somewhere people have to slow down, somewhere you can make eye contact with them. The glasses are going to come off when I start hitching, but it is roasting hot right now. It's the middle of the day. I'm not going to lie, energy levels are a little bit low, to be honest, but I hope.
It might be a long wait until we get our first lift, but you got to keep the faith. Got to stay positive. First spot, no good. No good. But anyway, you win some, you lose some. I think the problem was there weren't too many cars going past, or the people in those cars, the drivers, were only popping around town. They were coming down the street and then kind of doing a U-turn and then going back into the center. So no good for us. We need people who are actually going somewhere. Maybe. Oh, I thought that could have been someone telling us they're going to take us, but no. Anyway.
I already said that. Chris is having a bad day today, guys. So I feel bad because I feel like Chris is having a bad day today. So we got to try and cheer Chris up. Should we do a post-mortem on last night?
I don't think you can remember anything.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I can remember.
Oh, you remember it?
Yeah, of course. So basically last night was funny because we went to a bar, we checked into the hotel, we were already a bit drunk, we'd been drinking all day. After finding Chris's phone, we went a bit crazy.
They were buying drinks. They were like, oh, we'll buy you a drink and then we'll take you.
Yeah.
So that way we have to drink your drink.
Yeah,
you're going to take us to the next bar.
Yeah.
It sounds like a very bad excuse, but that did actually happen. You have to have a beer. It's just hard to keep them separated like atoms.
Yeah.
They just kind of circle each other and poof.
But also that's like the best way to speak to people at the bar. So then we go to the second bar, we walk in, instantly started chatting to like a load of people. It was amazing. It was young people as well, weirdly. Like a lot of the time you end up going to those bars, it's a bunch of like older people, but they're all young. It was amazing. We ended up having like 1 million drinks, getting pretty boozed.
You were buying everyone drinks.
Yeah, well, I wasn't until my card kept getting declined, then you were buying everyone drinks. And then we did end up speaking to a couple of nice girls, Maria and
Sarah.
So shout out Maria and Sarah. If you ever watch the channel, love you guys.
back on the road and just setting up, trying to convince people to take us to a little pueblo, which is a little village called Utrera.
Morale-wise, how are we doing?
We're up. Yeah, we're up.
We're up more than earlier.
I think it was sort of the just a little dip, you know.
Yeah.
Now the beer.
Yeah.
The day has grown. I've grown into the day.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good now.
I'm glad you're having a better time.
Yeah, it looks. This area does look a bit ghetto.
I think we're out of it. Well,
I think it might be that.
you think that's the rough part?
Yeah.
Hey ho. Onwards and upwards.
And then we were walking, and the area started to feel a little bit more dangerous. Based on the buildings, you know, it didn't feel great. And then we were walking along, and the lady stopped us and said, "Where are you going?" And we said, "Oh, we're trying to get a lift. We're trying to hitchhike." She said, "Don't go down there. It's really dangerous." So we were thinking, what should we do? And we decided to just go through it really quickly and try and look confident as possible. And yeah, it didn't look great. It was a bit sketchy, but she did say they would stab us. She said they will stab you. So far we're still alive, but yeah, it was probably the most dangerous looking neighborhood I've seen in Spain. I've lived here for 5 years now, so see now just outside that area, it's all just rubbish everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously they come here and we call this, in English we say this is fly tipping everything, right? All sorts of things.
Just pure trash.
So yeah, this is fly tipping, but yeah, hopefully.
I think actually now we've got a full sense of security because we've got past the sketchy bit. But I think now actually we're still potentially in, not danger, but I think look, like everyone in that town just saw us walking through and going to a very remote road.
Yeah.
But there's nothing for about 4 hours if you're walking.
So we have to keep our wits about us, which means we have to be aware of what's going on around us, and yeah. Anyway, see you soon, hopefully. Just after this, someone drove down the road, so we stuck our thumbs out, and the guy pulled over. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel great about it. We had just walked through that really sketchy neighborhood, and the windows on this van were kind of blacked out. We couldn't see inside, but we had no other choice. Walking to the next town would take us around 2 hours. Tom started chatting away with the guy in the front seat, and I was in the back, nervous as hell. But after a little while, we came to realize he was just a regular guy. Made it.
We needed that.
Alright. Finally made it to a paddle club. Made it to a leisure centre. And I'm going to do the next class now. I did the first class at 1 p.m. in the hotel, or in the hotel swimming pool area. And now I'm in a random village. We got as far as we could go before I had to do the class, and I've got 1 minute now, so I'm gonna jump into the class and teach my lovely Just Speak students. Stable, S-E, like this. Crickets, yeah. I should go back really, it's been a while. I was thinking if I were you, I would probably give half to charity and then spend the other half, and then you would feel pretty good about yourself, right? I imagine. Alright, finished my class. Back on the road. Oh no! Lost the flag. Okay. Back on the road. We need to go to the next village because because here there's nothing. Here there isn't anything. It's just a paddle center, supermarket. So we basically need to go to the next village, which I think is about an hour walking. Hopefully we'll get picked up again. Adios. Ciao. Perfect little spot to stay for the night. Hopefully we find a place to stay, because I'm not really sure.
We'll find something.
I'm not sure. It's not really a touristy area, but it looks cool. So we've made it to the pueblo, to the village.
Bienvenido a Utrera.
And we've got the coldest beers known to man, so cheers.
Coldest beers are at Bar Nuno. Bar Nuno. That's good.
We've just finished dinner, we've had a few beers, had a bit of a chit chat, a bit of a chinwag, us chatting away. Now we're looking for our accommodation. We've booked a room, a two bed room somewhere around here. Tom's looking for it now. Okay, that's everything for day 3 of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you've learned a few new words. If you like this video, smash the like button and I'll see you tomorrow.